Good
Hi.
morning, afternoon, wherever you are.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to
Okay,
see
so
you face.
yeah, oh yeah. I've only got 10 minutes, so I better fire away with some questions. I can only imagine how excited everyone was for their first read through of their own scripts. But what was the table read like?
Hmm. I was zooming in. Were you zooming in, Kat?
I was zooming in as well. Yeah, some of us, Tim and Mel were already in Calgary, and then Dom and I weren't there yet.
Yeah.
Um, and we had a lot of people zoomed in.
There was quite a big
Yeah.
group on Zoom, and there was quite a big group in person that were all kind of around the classic table. And I remember feeling
Mhm.
lots of feelings just witnessing like Mel and Tim and Paolo and everyone like
Mhm.
in a U shape in the space that we used to be in and being like, oh my God, we're gonna be there soon. Yeah.
That's fun. It must have been
So
nice
great.
to
It was
see everyone
so
again.
nice everyone again. Yeah, it felt like no time had passed. That was the crazy thing is I think for me, I thought, oh, it's going to be really hard to get back into the groove. It's been so long, but then as soon as we did that table read, it was like we had only taken a couple weeks off.
Mm. That's
That's good.
interesting. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
carry on. That's
You're gonna
fine.
get this, you know,
Um,
yabber on.
That's all right, me too. Kat, you were pregnant during filming. Did this make it feel strange or harder to get into playing the character, or did it not affect how you felt playing Nicole?
It didn't affect how I felt playing Nicole in any sort of like cognitive way. It was more just physical because I was like sore and uncomfortable. So it was like more that the pregnancy was just very fatiguing for me. And I mean, I think I said to Mel like 20 times, I'm like, I don't know how you did this in season two and so late in her play. Yeah, so it wasn't ever, but it was very nice because everyone was so kind and they were all really thinking about Celeste, who we didn't, meet her yet, but um they were all like our stunt coordinator and our director Paolo and all the cast, like everyone was just very like, are you okay, is everything okay? I remember them talking about like wanting to put a sound blanket on my belly when we fired gunshots because they didn't want the baby to hear guns, and like it was just, I felt so taken care of and safe, and I was so appreciative of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Dom, you've often said playing Waverley started a journey of discovery for your own personality, for you personally. What does it feel like that parts of your own journey have affected Waverley in the way Emily wrote her in the special?
What a lovely question. Yeah, it was such an incredible experience going back this time and having conversations with Emily and just seeing how willing she was to work with my own personal evolutions, just something as simple as like the haircut, on other shows, maybe we would have got me back into a wig and gone back into the role where we left off. But just the fact that not even for a single second was she like, yeah, let's put a wig on. She was like, oh, it looks so cute. Let's go. And like really embracing that, I think says so much about the environment that we're in and definitely helped me feel safe in making that transition for the character as well. Because it's one thing living it in your own life and feeling like it's right and authentic for yourself, but then making what is quite like an iconic, like it's a shift, especially for somebody who has rocked their gorgeous long hair for such a long time and like, is now stepping into a different stage of her expression. I wanted to make sure that that felt right for Emily and for everyone. But just having that support, like, I guess, grounded me into going, oh no, this is absolutely okay. Um, and then watching it back, going, oh, actually, I'm really proud to represent a beautiful, very feminine character who's also rocking short hair and I think looking really cute in the end. I was like, oh no, she looks
So
really
cute.
cute. Yeah.
From the stills, definitely, yes. It's nice that you both feel supported in both ways that you came back. That was really nice. Do you think this special could be the start of more for Wynonna? What can we do as fans, like just keep watching it, or keep shouting?
I think it totally could be the start of more Wynonna. I think that, the attraction of such a passionate, dedicated, vocal fan base is huge for, that's what all these streamers and platforms, that's what they want. And they, if they can be attached to something that radiates so much positivity and so much passion, that's amazing for them. So I think, fans can watch, share, be really active on social media, tag Tubi, let them know what you liked. Anything you can do to kind of keep the energy going throughout the next several weeks is really great. So it's not just like a spike and then down. Like anything we can do to kind of keep talking about the special is amazing. And you guys just gotta let Tubi know what you want.
I don't think that'll be too much of a problem somehow.
I don't think so either. If anyone can do it.
Yeah, and watching it. I think being vocal
and watching it.
So like from what I learned at Comic-Con, it's that there's a certain amount of views that really helps. So pop it on in the background, have it on in the background, and when you gather, you can put it on. I think that's also going to be a really big piece of it, right? The amount of views.
Watch it over and over and over again.
Yeah, we've got the marching orders. We're good to go. So we all love domestic way hot. So what do you think? Who do you think would do what chores around the homestead? Let's have a fun question. Who do you think does what?
I think Waverly definitely sprays down the sides. Don't know why, but I really feel like she does that. Is that weird?
Sprays down the sides. What does that mean?
Like wipes down the sides, like dusts, kind of.
Oh, okay. I got it. I was thinking like cleaning the siding on the outside of the house. Got it. Sprays down the sides.
The exterior. Maybe that's your job, honey.
I think I'm the exterior. I have a friend who her passion is getting on the big mower. I feel like Nicole bought one of those big mowers with the joysticks. She zips around and she cuts and then she goes to the neighbors and is like, I have the machine, I'll cut your and just puts a podcast in, and you've been gone for 8 hours cutting the grass.
That's so cute. I feel like
definitely see Nicole doing that.
Super cute.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. What else?
Dishwasher loader? Who's dishwasher loader or washing up?
I feel like
that's
Nicole
always a big one.
Would be very particular about how the dishwasher was loaded, and Waverly would be like, it's fine, just go to bed. And then maybe even after Waverly falls asleep, Nicole would go down and rearrange it and then turn it back.
I feel like we're be quite messy with her dishwashing.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I
would definitely say that's Nicole, and Waverly would be more on the Hoover. I feel like Waverly would be dancing and giving it a little boomerang, just bringing out the classic songs,
I can definitely see that. I think we've run out of time, but I just wanted to say I'm so excited for Friday the 13th this week, coming soon. So thank you very much for talking to me, and I will see you both next month.
Yes,
in Calgary.